Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Hope your day is going well. We are back with some Xenogears in the building tonight. Let's get ready to find out what happens next in the world of Xenogears. Last time we did some crap. Today we go report back to the ETHOS. Hello, Salarin. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. I bet it's going well. I can go anytime. Thanks, bot. My name is Bing. I forgot this dude's name is Bingo, of all things. Do you want to see my notes? No, I don't. I'm good, dude. I'm good, Bingo. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? Go ahead. Hello, Ego. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, I'm trying to remember where we're supposed to go. I think we have to just go back to the ETHOS. But who knows? Maybe there's something at the orphanage that we can do. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Clapped, clapped. Easiest clapping of my life, dude. Of my life. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go back to the orphanage. Maybe we can loot some more stuff there. Hello, Fubuki. Welcome to the stream. I'm setting it up. Hey, best of luck with that. Also, happy ultra early birthday. Hope it's a good one. Congrats on the phone. Setting up a new phone can be an absolute nightmare, though. I understand that pain. Thankfully, I feel as if, like, transfer apps have gotten way better in recent years. I remember when they, like, barely worked and would send, like, maybe 10% of information. Now it's mostly just a matter of, oh, I leave it on for a little bit, and now my phone actually works. Best engine in the game only has 1,000 fuel. That's crazy, actually. Hello, Tree Wing. Welcome to the stream. Been playing this game, too, for the past few weeks. It's so crazy. I'm a bit farther than you now. Nice. Yeah, this game has been so damn good. Like, if the quality of this game holds up, I have heard about Disc 2. I think this game will easily be one of my favorites. It's been so damn good, like, top to bottom. I love the gameplay loop. I love the characters. I love the story. The music's great. There's so many great RPGs out there that I just haven't gotten to. It's one of the really cool things when it comes to a medium like gaming. Chances are you haven't experienced everything, so you may never know if your favorite thing is still out there. That's a pretty good, cool feeling to me. Hello, Izanami. Welcome to the stream. There's an accessory for the gears that restores 500 fuel every time you charge. Please tell me I can get like 15 of those. Hello, Neo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, now we get to play the game called Do I Remember the Button to Get Out? Ah, it's B. Okay. Alright, to the orphanage. Time to go rob some kids. Rob some kids. Can't see the flying saucer today. Anything new here? Okay, nothing new there. Big Joe sells them in disc 2. Sick. Isn't until March? Oh, okay. Data transferred without errors or corruption. Yeah, like it would never work for me back in the day. Like transferring data from one phone to like a new phone. Like back in the day, those apps were so bad. It'd like use a USB cord to plug them in and everything, and it like never worked. It'd be like, oh, something went wrong or something messed up. So you got like maybe a contacts and like that's it. Lord help you if you're going from like Apple to Android. At that point, that was just Jesus take the wheel. Because Apple is just basically like, peasant, huh? And Andrew was like, so, came crawling back, huh? Some kind of haunted house, shiver me timbers. Can I jump in the building? No, unfortunate. $55,000 to Xenogears, nice. I think after we do Xenogears, well, I also want to play like, the Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest games. One of the things I want to do in the long term is I want to play like all the Xenoblade games again, but in like Japanese this time. We did 2 a while ago, but I want to play it again. That's a big help. Plus, I want to like get all the Xenogears and Saga references in Blade. Hello, Darkself. Welcome to the stream. Is there anything else here that we have to do? I don't know. Don't be silly, I can't play with girls, damn. Okay, now that we actually have Billy, can we go behind the bookcase? Something worth exploring. Did you check the toilet with Billy? No, I haven't. We're gonna do that right now. Good call. Received dirty prize. Oh, Billy got into it. Okay. It's dirty, so I put it back. Hello, Little Crimson. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. And sure, welcome to the stream. What entries haven't I played? 1 through 5, but I watched a playthrough of 4. I haven't finished 8. I've only played 1 disc of 8. Haven't played 11, duh. I technically haven't beaten 10. Because I got to the last boss. This is like way before I even saw the channel. Because I got to like the last boss. I was way too underleveled somehow. And I stopped playing. I haven't played 10 too. Haven't played 11, duh. I've played 12. I hate 12. I want to do 13 so I can form my own opinion about that. And that's kind of it. Or Xenogears eventually. That would be sick. From the sounds of it, Team Austin has a few games in the works. Hello, Shore. Welcome to the stream. Tail up at you, Crimson. Okay, am we behind this bookcase now? This is the room I remember. Okay, well, open it a little bit more, bro. What are we doing here? Do I look like I twigged to you? Open this. Oh, I gotta push it to the limit. Loot for me. Received B&J M686 gun. New gun. This is Father's. Reminds me of long ago. If you like road trips. 15 was my first Final Fantasy game, so I have a special affinity with that game. Rank A, rank AA. Okay, so I'm going to assume this is better. We want the ammo there. Talking to people, yep. Needs you to do all that? Well, that's the funny thing, Crimson. I missed something back in Saga 1, so we're gonna have to go back to Saga 1 for the 100% playthrough. I missed the opportunity to get, like, Cosmos' ultimate weapon because I didn't stand in, like, one specific spot at one point in time to trigger an email. And then also, I answered the wrong way in one of the emails. So we do have to go back to Saga 1 at some point just for those 2 emails. Hello, Star. Welcome to the stream. It wasn't the cheese or anything. It was like the grilled with the butter, like the oil from that just fucked me up. Read me this book. All right. Yay. Long, long ago, there was a woman named Zephyr. Why am I remembering Zephyr? As in, like, relation to, like, Nia from Xenoblade 2? Or was it Mio from Xenoblade 3? It was, like, the ringed weapons being called, like, Zephyr or something, right? Hello, Lil Shet in Games. Welcome to the stream. Clearly, this is the correct option. Yeah, it was like a bait. Almost did you win, yeah. See, it's like I had like I had 2 grilled cheese sandwiches on pumpernickel bread. By the way, goated combination with tomato soup. It was Mio's class in Blade 3. Thank you. I knew I remembered it from somewhere. She wanted to be a god, so she built a tower that reached up to heaven. Smart. Yeah, climb up there. Then she built a city at the top. This definitely won't come back. But God got mad and destroyed her tower. This is totally not Elysium from Xenoblade 2. So she then had to live in a hideout for sinful hermits. After that, she never returned to the earth again. The end. Is that not the story of Klaus? Is it really a hideout for skinful termites? It sounds scary. I need to read that again. Hold on. It is not related unless you expand your mind. Hello, Jared and Neosarin. Welcome to the stream. Yay. Long, long ago, there was a woman named Zephyr. She wanted to be a god, so she built a tower that reached up to heaven. Then she built a city at the top, Elysium, yeah, the beanstalk, but God got mad and destroyed her tower. So she then had to live in a hideout for sinful hermits. And Klaus was beneath the church. After that, she never returned to the earth again, Klaus. The end. Okay, so that's... In a weird, cosmic sort of way, that's kind of just the story of Klaus. That's really funny to me. I like that. Is there really a hideout for skinful termites? Yeah, we call it a New York apartment. This bed's so fluffy. You want to fluff it? I want to fluff. Go ahead. Big fluff and action going on. But Shaman is banging. Shaman's so fun. I've been leveling a couple of, like, elemental shamans. They're so fun. I have so many WoW characters now, it's actually insane. History may not repeat, but it often rhymes. And sometimes it's plagiarized. It's like the amount of WoW characters I have now is borderline clinical. Let's head back to the ETHOS. I'm pretty sure we've gotten everything we can for now from the orphanage. Unless I missed something, in which case feel free to shout it out. For all a remix? Yeah, I'm starting to run out as well. I'm at like 53 or something. It's like I made every orc possible. I made every blood elf possible. I have a few trolls now. I have a goblin. I have an undead. I'm working on a Pandaren right now. Then I decided, you know what? Maybe I should do not only orc, but also Magha orc, right? I have cottage pie in the microwave right now. Oh, nice. Bonk, bonk. 0! Blast him. Alright, we need to learn how to do some actual damage in this building. Come on. Okay, hold on. Tough it out. Alright, here we go. Sonic Drive. Let's go. Yeah, whack him. Impact gun. Hold this. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How did you have time to level that much? Because I have 400% XP, so it only takes me like 2 hours per character now. Because all I do is I get to level 20, and then I just do like one Emerald Nightmare run, and then like either a Nighthold or a Xenogears run, and then the Infinite Research missions take me to 80. Because I just pair them up. Hello, Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing pretty well. Better than yesterday. Because my problem is, when my stomach gets upset, I'm like out of commission. It like drains me of any residual bit of energy. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll try to sleep, right? So I slept from like, I don't even remember exactly. It was like 8 p.m. and I woke up at midnight. So I didn't get back to sleep till like 5 a.m. or some shit. Hello, Reboot. Welcome to the stream. Made 80 in 6 minutes. To level up a Frost Death Knight, if you want to level up a Death Knight, it's way easier. Because you just go the Frost DK route, and when you go get your artifact, when you do the fight with ETHOS, you'll spawn a bunch of like ice chains around you. You just repeatedly farm those with your AoE abilities, and they give you insane XP on Heroic World Tier. You'll get like a level 80 within like, well, at least like level 70 or something, within like 40 minutes. Playing WoW and vibing with Chad. Oh, Crimson, don't worry. We'll have plenty of WoW streams soon. The expansion comes out in like a month. Also, I have to yell at Blizzard like either tomorrow or the day after because they're fucking up the lore again. I know, like average Tuesday. My favorite thing to do in WoW... Oh my god, everyone's dead. Okay, so I was about to yap about WoW, but you guys got saved because lore's happening. I wonder what the next remix will be. Probably like BFA, in my opinion, or like WoD. I'm fine with whatever. I love remix now. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. This is... What? What happened? I gotta lock in with the voice acting now. It seems like we have big lore going on. But Billy! Are you alright? What happened? I don't know. Suddenly, I heard a gunshot. Hey, hang in there. Hey! It's no use. You can't survive with those wounds. Why? Why did this happen? This is Father's shell casing. Ooh! Damn it. Don't tell me he stormed into the ETHOS headquarters in desperation. It is possible with him. He's a wild one, you know. Aw, vanilla WoW remix would go so hard, though. New phone, who dis? I'm back, baby. Welcome back, John. Hello. What are they doing? So the Harinair basically knew every plot device in WoW was going to happen and did fuck all. They had like a prophecy about like everything. what's been happening again? That's a great question. We'll have to find out. So there's this like church location called the ETHOS. These people are basically responsible for distributing all the giant robots to the different like countries in this game world, right? It's like if a country wants a giant gear, they get it from the ETHOS. But they're also like basically like a giant church. So we met up with this douchebag called Billy. He joined the party and he has guns, so he can't be that bad. His father was a deadbeat, but he came back later in life. And quite a few people in chat find the father attractive. So we came back to the ETHOS after we did a quest last time, and it turns out the father may have come back and just shot everybody. Teabag the bodies? I would if I could. Hello, Mad Dog Matt. Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight, my fellow Xeno brother? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. How like religion to keep wars going? See, wars only bad if I don't start them. Hear me out. It's like how the Praetorium controlled all the core crystals in Xenoblade 2. Pretty much, yeah. It's actually exactly that, yeah. I didn't even make the connection, thank you. That's exactly what it is. What I'm learning right now is that the plot to Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 is basically just Xenogears. I'm not upset by that. Wog. Quickly, hit the gritty. Don't move! Who are you? There are still survivors? Holy Hunchback of Notre Dame over here. Why are these, like, two people in the back T-posing? You look like you'd be healers. Hit him with a Hakai. Yeah, hit him with a Dragon Ball Super. Got him. Clapped. Assassin. Good dodge. Alright. Time for Billy. Let's go. Eat the gun. Blast him. Suck my damage! You're not dead? Net. Yeah, okay, bro. Wait. Wait. Hold this. Suck my 13 damage. Okay. Want to play a game? Suck my gun. Eat lead, ass face. What is up with the animation? They have some jiggle physics going. I didn't even see that, but thank you for pointing it out. I got an idea for you. Yeah? Suck lightning. That's what I'm looking for. A bit of cooperation. Oh, look at the triple kill, Ellie. Ooh. Dude, they had the ability called net, but that shit was nothing but net. Woo. I need a video on how they're fucking up the lore. Oh, don't worry. That's going to come like tomorrow or the day after. I don't know why they're going with the idea, let's make the Haranir as annoying as humanly possible, but it's an interesting play. Who are these guys? Why are they attacking the ETHOS? Are the people from the ETHOS all right? No, they're dying, dude. Open your eyes. They mentioned survivors, but... What? Then everyone! Come on, Billy. They have to be survivors. Let's help them. Alright, what's in here, though? So when we Xenoblade 4 with mechs, though, I would not be surprised at all of Xenoblade 4's mechs. Billy, no, good. He's passed away. Or so I think. Basically what they did with the Harania is they put in like this weird ass prophecy you can find where they basically like plot beat for plot beat prophesized every plot beat in like Warcraft history. Like fucking everything. And they just like chose not to do anything. Good thing Faye isn't here to witness this. Well, my impression when it comes to like Xenogears right now is that we're gonna run into pacing issues later on. I'm fully expecting that. But it's like Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 in like certain ways was their attempt to hit a lot of the plot beats that Xenogears had in one way or another. Put them in a sharpshooter, oh god. Do you think Jesse did this? Possibly. That seems to be what they're trying to imply right now. That it was Jesse, which I think Jesse was Billy's father. Clapped. There's probably two sides to the story, because let's be fair here, it's a Xeno game. When has the church been on our side, right? I'm fully expecting for there to be an actual reason Jesse's doing this. I need to see the skills though. Okay, Billy doesn't have anything, or at least has nothing to unlock yet. Ellie has 3 things. Saitan's still waiting on Ouija board. But Billy, though, it could be just a matter of I need to spam buttons to get to the 50% mark, so it actually displays. Yeah, I think Xenogears absolutely does deserve a remake. It's too good. Like, this game doesn't feel aged, really. It's just really dang fun and good. Get enough time and budget? Yeah. Ooh, damn. Nice. 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 Be funny when Faye gets underleveled. Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious. Hit him with this. Thank you, Ellie. That's a triple kill. That's mustard. Don't just throw your limb at me like that. Square only owns half the rights. That's the first I'm hearing of that. Is with Monolith Software. That doesn't mean it's impossible. Square and Nintendo have a decent relationship nowadays. I mean, it's like Bravely Default is a Switch 2 exclusive, and that came out only a couple months ago. Like half a year ago at this point. So it's still entirely possible. It's just, I guess if it's only like 50% of the rights, we just both need to want it. I mean, and map markers. It depends on the game, really. I think it's really much dependent upon the specific game. Because you can say, like, games have gotten too easy with, like, hand-holding and stuff, and then FromSoft exists. Isn't Square having a ton of trouble at the moment? Kinda. It's most of the, like, restructuring a lot internally. They're focusing way more on the Japan side of things. And my own, like, personal conspiracy theory is I think they're going to try to lean more into, the earlier style of games. Instead of, like, the gritty, like, realistic stuff they've been doing with a lot of the big AAA games. I think they're going to pivot away. Split was not cordial. That's been like 20... How long has that been at this point? It's like almost been 30 years. 28 maybe. Especially when money gets into the picture, that shit will be like swept aside. I've said it before and I will say it to the end of eternity. The chances of getting Xenogears, Xenosaga again is almost entirely dependent upon Blade's success. If Blade becomes more popular, there's a larger profit and financial incentive for these companies to work out any differences they have to make money. Ambitious projects that tend to suck. I'm really curious to see what Dragon Quest 12 ends up looking like. Because, like, when you look at the smaller stuff like Team Austin is putting out, that tone does not line up with Dragon Quest 12's teaser from a while back. At all. Hello, Radical. Welcome to the stream. Is it a blind playthrough? Kind of. It's a 100% playthrough. So if I'm about to miss something, I have people, like, say, hey, dumbass, go over here. But, like, I don't know any of the story. I need you to spam triangle. Blasted. I'm gonna play Dragon Quest 7 to reimagine. I want to go through the Dragon Quest games at some point. 7 would probably be included in that. I don't know if I'll play it at launch, though. When did it come out? I need healing. Thank God Billy is such a good healer. Yeah, that's my thing with, like, Square as well. They need to stop trying to reinvent the wheel. They need to find gameplay identity. Next month? Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot, like, this weird, like, cheese concoction. Wah wah, suddenly some men in black came and killed everyone. I think they made a movie about that. I heard we didn't hit, so they didn't find me. Good job. Jump in the vat, you'll be even more protected. Okay, let's go in here. Oh? Okay, we've got 3 nuns here. Okay. Okay. Toasted. There's like a lot of like games that Square can do that I think would get them a lot of good publicity. Chrono Trigger's the obvious one, right? Like that one just feels inevitable. Oh dang, wait a minute, she's actually doing okay damage? Huge? Don't let them touch Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger just feels inevitable. It's like too much of a cult classic for them not to do. It's like they did fucking Live Alive, right? It's like, let's have some perspective here. They did Live Alive of all things. Chrono Trigger just feels like they're like, okay, we cannot fuck this up. When do we do this? When do we pull this trigger? Hello, hi Leo. Welcome to the stream. Good level up. Let's go. Ooh, attack. Nice. I see you. Okay, so there's like 2 chests over there. Hold on. Let's go get those first. Let me see what's behind this door. Someone's goon room. Okay. Xenogears, though. I want to see Xenogears. I'm going to become very obnoxious about that after we beat this game, almost certainly. Alright, blast him with this. Nice. How will we miss, dude? He. Kill you next turn? Ah, hell. Ellie! I need you to one blast everybody. Is this emulated upscaled? Yeah. I'm just emulating my physical copy. I'm not modding it or anything. I wanted a clean playthrough of my first go. Holy spanked. That's the power of the Keyblade. Hello, Ayani. Welcome to the stream. This is the PS1 version, because that's the only version. Just emulated my physical copy. If it would show on camera, that'd be huge. Oh, did we go through the door? Oh. Bishop, are you all right? Oh, Billy. My aching everything, you're safe. The Purge has begun. Oh no, they made a movie about that. We sinners have brought God's judgment on mankind. God's judgment? What do you mean, Bishop? He's gone. What was he trying to tell me? Purge. I wonder what he meant. Well, I think that's gonna happen anytime like a genre, like a game series that is largely known for its gameplay formula massively alters it. And especially when a lot of those entries can be kind of hit or miss. Okay, spam this. A little cynical, welcome to the stream. He's a televangelist, oh god. Is Xenogears related to Xenoblade? Story-wise, I don't think they're connected. When it comes to Saga, yes. But in this one, when it comes to story, no. What it feels like, though, is that Blade is essentially like them going, how do we take a lot of the plot points from Xenogears and just do them again? That's what Gears feels like. As to where the story is going, my main theory right now is that the ETHOS is like basically on top of like ruined from the ship from the very beginning, like the intro that went down. And that the ETHOS are basically operating on top of some of that wreckage. And it wouldn't surprise me if like one of the floating nations or something, or like maybe both of them, are utilizing tech from that floaty ship, from like the spaceship at the beginning, which is why they're like hovering above everything. Yeah, don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. I don't want any spoilers of any kind. We'll find out when we get there. Solaran, don't spoil anything. Okay, I need to check my death blows after this to see if I procced anything for Billy. Hello, Endog, welcome to the stream, and hello, YouTubers, welcome to the stream. A Xenoblade prequel or something? No, this feels like a prototype to the Xenoblade story. In a lot of ways. There's like a lot of plot elements that are like there in Blade 1, 2, and 3, but like they're all in one game here. I don't think this story is like canonically connected. But they always could because Xenoblade's a multiverse. You can always just say, fuck it, Gears is like one of those. But I don't think they're probably able to because of like the rights and everything. Really visually striking. Yeah, I love how this game looks, personally. I love the art style. And the combat's so fun with the combo system. Allows characters to feel unique, but at the same time, it's a very interesting and fun input system. Sick level. We need to heal again. Oh yeah, I heard they put Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on the GameCube thing now. Took them long enough. They still haven't like added like Gale of Darkness. Okay, I know there's like a ladder system. Purge, purge. Yeah, there's some very on-the-nose references in Saga to Gears. I don't think they're, like, plot connected. In, like, the way that I'm like, oh, yeah, Xenosaga and Xenoblade are just, like, the same story that's connected. I don't believe that's the case with Gears for either of them. Why does this game look so good with a sprite system? Yeah, the sprite motions are so fluid. They work so well. Best of luck, John. Hope everything goes well. I am gonna need to buy more ammo for Billy soon. Like, there's so much, like, life when it comes to, like, these sprite animations. It's really impressive. Especially for a game that's, like, 1 year removed from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I know of Perfect Works. We'll cover the Perfect Works after we beat Gears. Okay, let's go with this combo. Like, the animations are so good. Okay, now let's go with Ether Gun. Let's try to rely on this a little bit more so we can conserve ammo. Because we don't waste ammunition with Ether Gun. Never seen a game with sprites this good. I'm of the same opinion as well. When it comes to like pixel sprites, this is the most visually impressive one for me. Okay, let me check my death blows. Okay, Billy does have 2 to 1. Skywalker and Devil Blast. We're still getting there for Ellie. This guy's a bum. Okay. Let's heal. Ellie's gonna need EP soon. Let's just give her the EP right now. Even though, funnily enough, I'm not gonna be using it on her. I want to be available. Okay, this can move. As you can see from there, this can absolutely move. How do I move you? Okay, and you get rid of these guys because they actually deal damage. Yeah, Xenosaga, to my knowledge, was supposed to be 6 games. Perfect Works is like, what is it, like a 7-part story? Blast, blast. Get everyone on one side of it. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Hello, Epoch. Welcome to the stream. It's so good, isn't it? Alright, Saitan, let's go. Whoop his ass. I could pull these moves off myself, by the way. IRL, I just don't feel like it. It's actually a poor cereal. Why don't we just pick it up and move it out of there? Because they're not smart, you know? I could pick up the entire bookcase myself. One-handed, actually. At an angle. With a leg tied by my back. Bro, Saitan has so much speed, it's crazy. He's going all the time. I don't know how to move those. This game has so many secrets, it's so cool. It's the strength of 10 men with hair. Well, the good news is by the time we're out of this dungeon, we will not be, like, short on experience, let's say. I like how Seal does no damage to Billy. It's so funny. And, like, it looks like it should one-hit you or something. It does, like, 10 damage. Suck my pistol. Alright, Ellie, let's go. Thanks for trying, Go. Glad you're here, you know. Go team. Go with that. Oh, okay, Noodles. Gotcha. Okay, now, Ellie, let's try not to miss. See, it's that easy. You just hit the guy. It is that simple. There's a guy there, you just beat him up. Like how they all look away from the people we just murdered. Good level up, let's go. I'm gonna find out how to move this fucking bookcase, so help me God. There's clearly a path behind there. Wait, talk to this bozo. Okay, after this fight, we'll talk to this bozo. Alright, Ellie, I hope you're ready to use the spell, because I'm not fighting 6 of these one at a time. I have a running rule when it comes to like playthroughs we do. If a game wants me to pronounce a name or a word a specific way, they better hope to God they pronounce it themselves with voice acting, because if I have to make the call in the moment, yeah? If I have to make a coach's call an audible, anything goes. And at that point, it's cemented in my brain. Alright, Saitan, we don't need you to do another death blow. We don't need you to aura farm more. Let someone else get it. Damn! Alright, yeah, the weak to ether. Got it. Huge. Alright. Can I talk to this dead guy? No, unfortunately. Bro, I just want to move the bookcase. Alright, does anyone actually know how to move this thing? I called Jmulls at Jmulls Gaming. True in your base. Hello, Esther. Welcome to the stream. Saitan is pronounced Jin. Fair enough. The 90%. Huge. Love to see that, Crimson. Congrats. Had a different pronunciation. I forgot this game had like anime cutscenes because we haven't had one in like 20 hours. Might be 30. Beat this game many times and I never figured it out. Yeah, I'm still holding on to this like spider string. Alright, Ellie. Poke and prod. Doing all this movement for like barely any damage. We didn't even break triple digits. Nice. Push the bookcase from south to north. Okay, I mean, I tried that, didn't do it, but maybe I got the positioning wrong. Yeah, a strength build on Ellie would be crazy. I agree. That's the dream. You can clearly see there's like a door on the other side of this. All right, there has to be a way to do this. Until you look at the game case. I don't think so, no. Run at it. Oh, have I not been running? I might be stupid. Okay. I remember to check the photo on the other side. Switch thing to the left. I tried that. I think it's just like a piece of the wall. Also, a little noobly. Welcome to the stream. Okay, blast him. I'm gonna have Ellie drop a giant lightning bolt on the other side. Actually, they don't do much damage. Maybe we should like farm them from death blows. Just a couple of guns. Yeah, I love the gameplay in this game. It's so fun. Alright, get his ass, Saitan. Coming from Saga, by the way, it's such a relief that when I kill one side of the room, they all just manually turn around. That's just like, oh. Oh, you did that just for me, did you? Also, just want to say blaze it to Saitan's HP value. Alright, go eat the gun. Look at this photograph. Damn! Brought me with like ribcage attack. Oh. Thanks for waiting, Ellie. God, Saitan's speed is ridiculous. It's nutty. Holy blast. I think he's dead. Man might be cooked. Now, running's not working. This is just like a painting on the wall. There's no way we can't move this bookcase. Like, you can actually... Yeah, it's like you can just see the door there. There has to be a way to move this thing. Maybe it's like we have to come back for that. Huh. Because I know there's like a path on the second floor that has 2 chests in it. We have not found the way up to that one room yet. Which makes me believe that it's probably behind this bookcase. That's an insane, like, casting reboot. Being balled from Diablo and just Saitan. Hold on. Huh. Examine the push from south to north. Fago's emo mode? Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely something going on with Faye's mental state. There's a lot of, like, plot similarities between this game and FF7. Faye being similar to Cloud in that regard would not surprise me. Get that XP. Nice level up. Okay, we need a heal. From south. So we're at south now. To north. Problem is we can't get like the exact corner. Actually, it looks like the floor is like scuffed up. Going from like north to south here. You see that? Like this colored. Maybe it's like a case where it's like this is actually an exit instead of an entrance, and like we'll find another way to go to a secret area and we'll come out from this. That might be what it is. Approach the bookcase and interact with it. Oh, this one's open. Wait. Yeah, I can't interact with this thing. That's the issue. Maybe we go in from the, like, other bookcase. I need to check on the death blows as well. I like how we need to find the survivors. They're purging everybody, but what's behind this bookcase, though? Nice. Okay, let's check the death blows out. Yeah, they've been a lot of fun, Epoch. Okay, let's check the death blow situation out. Alright, he's getting a bit. Ellie's, like, kind of blocked. I have to use a different combo for her, I think. I think triangle spam is, like, worn out now. Bro. Okay, now spam. Let's go with square spam. Okay, let's see how that worked. Take care, Crimson. Okay, he didn't move, so I think square, square, square is done. I have to probably spam X for him now. Okay, I think Sky Attack went up. Double Shock didn't. I might need more X spam. Just jump over his dumbass. Alright, we're down here, but I don't think I want to be down here yet because there's stuff to explore back up top. There's just another way to get down here. I want to go back to the second floor, I think. Yeah, I love the soundtrack in this game as well. Go with that. Okay, I want to see if that did anything. You got the bookcase open. Different bookcase. Okay, I think Devil Blast went up and Skywalker went up. All right, we need to spam X. That's what we've been missing. Okay, what's in here? Fucking another one, dude! Dude, these bookcases will be the end of me. RPGs having random encounters or not, I can do away with them. It's like, they're not going to ruin a game for me or anything like that. I prefer not having them, though. I like having them in the overworld. But that's something where it's just like, that's not going to like kill any game for me. Especially if they give me the option to like do this, right? Huge. Okay. Let's stop, like, going down the definition of insanity here. That takes us down as well. What is this all about? Who are you all? You're still pretending you don't know anything. You may be the leader of the ETHOS, but you don't know when you're beaten. It's been exposed. Rebelling against us will cost you your life. Oh! Pontiff! Damn you! Quick, guys, skedaddle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Noobly, for the $2 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rank Xeno OST. Oh, that's hard. X number 1, then Blade 2, Saga 3. Oh, that's hard. I think then I go with Blade 1. Then I think I go Blade 3. Then I go Gears, Saga 2, Saga 1. I think that's my order. I love the giant-ass shotgun he just busts out. Freaking blunderbuss. Huh. Get him. Get him. We might need to heal. Good block. Go with Akai. Good kill. Blast him. Dude, I love that weapon. Alright, Billy, prepare to spend some EP. You're about to heal everybody. Was that from best to worst? Yes. But, like, worst is still, like, maybe, like, a 7 or an 8 out of 10 for me. There's no, like, bad one. Only reason, like, Saga 1 is my least favorite is because so much of the game is fucking silent. It just needs more use of it. Because for me, an OST isn't just a matter of, like, what songs you have, it's how you use them. Okay, there was a way up. I think it's over here. No. Okay, I know there's a way to the second floor here. I am not going crazy. Where is it? I thought it was from the door. No, this is it. Okay. I knew I wasn't losing it. Your tone! All that awaits those with the ethos is death! Quick, half an hour to run at them. Overworld for Final Fantasy? No. There's 12 at an Overworld as well. Also, technically 15. They all technically have an Overworld, just like depends how they use them. Faye is having the craziest sleep paralysis right now. Yeah, at least the dude is gonna be well rested. Like, that man is out like a light. Dude has never felt more rested in his entire life. Alright, get rid of this guy. That way we can farm the nuns. Alright, let's get some death skills in here. What's the name of that symbol? I know it from somewhere. The one from what seal is. Like that cross where like forks over at the top. Farming nuns, you villain. Damn. Freaking One Punch Man over here, Saitan. We'll ignore that one, Poo Noodle Arm. Dude, one day Ellie will go. Jesus. Don't even tease future events, Noobly. I don't want to know or be like, tease about anything. What's going on? Are these guys in black gonna kill all of us who are with the ethos? I mean, probably. They're kind of doing that. Okay, we're getting close for that, and we're getting close for that as well. Alright, so Ellie finally has her first, like, 6 AP death blow with double shock. Nice. We need to keep spamming X. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, no worries. Okay, there's a... You can see what I'm, like, looking at over there. There's definitely a way to get up over there. But I've tried every other door. Maybe it's like a way around from up here. Quite literally everywhere. Yeah, FF10 was a big breakthrough for a lot of people. It was like the first like mainline Final Fantasy game on the PS2, and it was also massively graphically impressive at the time. And it still really holds up. It also has a great story and great characters and just great gameplay. Like, turn-based gameplay in 10 is so good. Well, don't just, like, suplex him like that. What are we doing? Cooked. Alright, Ellie, let's go. Yeah, time is money, go. I need you to finally attack. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for, Ellie. Beautiful. Nice level up. Oh, we finally learned Oogie Woogie. Bro, I walked 1 foot. I did not go out a door game. What are we smoking? How is that a fight? I just got cooked. The game's like, you're gonna farm more. Nice. Okay, this way, through this door, please. I have a great idea, actually. A phenomenal one, you may even argue. Save state. That way, in case something happens, we don't lose everything. Oh. Okay, so up here now. That's the same logo from there. Oh, so double X for him now is a death blow? Damn! Damn! He just juggled him. Well, that's rude. Okay, beautiful. Devil Blast Lund, Sky Attack Lund. Now we're talking. See, now we're talking. Cooking with a little bit of grace. Alright, what we still have left for these death blows? Okay, we got a new one now, Ban Frau. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. Sting Kick. Alright, you can load, thank you. Let's go over here. Here comes our prey. Kill it with fire. Cooked. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Bit of cooperation. Let Billy and Ellie farm them. This could be fun. You just saw what happened to those three and you're like, I want some of that too. I mean, if that's your prerogative, that's your prerogative, right? I'm just saying, it may not end the way you think. Saitan, your speed is ridiculous. Billy, we got beat. Yeah, we can tell. They just attacked suddenly. Okay, what's in here? What's going on? The Atono are in charge of the ETHOS military, but they've been killed without signs of a struggle. Maybe they suck. Have you ever thought of that? Can I get this book? No. Okay, we have 3 doors here now. No, I don't want to... Okay. Try this other door. Door number 3 took me away. Okay, nothing in here either. So we've got one final door for this section. Oh, we found some survivors. Let's kill them. What happened to the man from the ETHOS? Died, probably. He hasn't been back since he left the room earlier. What's going on outside? Suddenly men in black stormed in here. The tones are fighting back for us now. What's happening? I'm scared. Okay, so we found where some survivors are holed up. Maybe it's a JRPG church. Have you thought about that, Billy? Get him, Ellie. Nice level up. Bright Spark Lund. Okay, good. We might be back to be able to use abilities that aren't just the X button. That could be huge. Not for Billy, though. He's at 95. Sting Kick is at 80, though. Wait, X might be still cooking. Okay, what are they again? 95 and 80. Abilities. Holy Light, heal everybody. Thank you. Alright, back to the western side. Let's get the hell out of here. I wonder what doing all that, like, triggered. Huh. I'm gonna find a way to get those chests, so help me God. We're going to do it. Nissan is a JRPG religion as well, and they seem fine. Okay. I think the only thing left for us now is to go down. I'm imagining the downstairs area where the Pontiff was is probably the place we need to go for the actual story. I don't think we have any other death blows to learn for Saitan right now. Bust up the blunderbuss. I love that thing. Saitan, can you, like, relax, dude? Holy shit! Saitan, relax. Let someone else have a ton. Bro's greedy! Saitan! Hello? Hey, Ellie gets to go. Must be Christmas morning. Saitan goes again! Hey, Billy! You remember how to play? Good. Oh my god, dude. Saitan's speed is ridiculous sometimes. I mean, I like the enthusiasm, don't get me wrong here. I'm just saying. Dude, you don't have any death blows to learn. Relax. Spread the wealth. Alright, Sting Kick still is going up for Ellie, so we need to XX spam on her. Billy doesn't, though. I know one of the Breath of Fire games is on GOG. EOSRN. Yeah, I think it's Breath of Fire 4, isn't it? Alright, we need to do a save state. I don't particularly give a fuck about if games like portray something in a bad light or not. I want to see the story in context. Oh? That kind of stuff won't ever really bother me. Something's over there. It's impossible to get through here like this. It's impossible to get through here like this. Huh. Something's over there. It's impossible to get through here like this. Can I finally open the bookshelves now? Hallelujah. The only thing that'll ever offend me in video games is how the bald guy is always the villain. I need a bald guy as the pro tag in a JRPG one time. No, not one time. I need them to either be a redhead or bald. Preferably bald with a red beard. Don't ask me why. Saitan, can you chill? All right, let's check the death blow. Oh, by the way, oh Christ, my money situation is different now. Okay, so Billy just needs levels now for Banfrau. Sting Kick is a 90. Skywalker needs something. It's probably Y spam. Because Xbox, I mean PS1 controller, totally. About Jewish mythology. I know some things because way back in the day, like some of my theology classes were like broken up in like the semester for like the different religions. Kratos is carrying the bald MCs right now. True. Him and Sephiroth. Jmulls a bald guy, the final boss villain in Persona 5. He's actually the hero because he's bald. Let me hear me out. Saitama isn't enough for you. After that fuck-ass animation with Season 3, no. He's close, though. I like it. We need more, though. The bald agenda must always be maintained. Gotta love some serendipity. Got an aqua soul for that, huh? Okay, I was hoping for a weapon, but okay. I'll take it. Received gold nugget. Did anyone expect me not to find that, by the way? My loot senses were tingling. Yeah? We had a massive tingle going on there. Easy. For me, specifically. Yahweh isn't just a Jewish thing, though. I mean, I get what, why some people would make the connection, but it's not just a Jewish thing. You need to do, like, something. You just stand there and look pretty, Saitan. Okay, you need to... Let's go with spamming the gun. You can never go wrong with spamming a gun. No, Christianity shares that. Christianity shares the Yahweh thing as well, a little bit, at least in the Old Testament. Blast him. Saitan, I need you to, like, be on the bench for a bit, boy. I need you to just, like, stand there, please. If I defend with you, you'll just go even more often. Alright, let's see if that worked. It did. Sick. I can conserve my 2 rounds of ammunition now. That'll be huge when I need them to clutch. Alright. Is there any other death blow I still need to learn? No, we just need a level for that. Sting Kick. Okay, so Ellie's on the chopping block. We need something to get from 94. was just called God? Yes, but in the Old Testament, Yahweh... You don't actively... In Christianity, you don't actively call God Yahweh, but that's what he was called in the Old Testament. Because Judaism and Christianity basically share part of the Holy Book. Because some of, not all, some of the Torah is just the Old Testament. Trust me, growing up in, like, Catholic school, I've had this shit drilled in my brain since childhood. What was mad funny, though, was when we got into college, and, like, one of the classes, I think, was, like, learning about, like, world religions, and when we got to, like, Judaism and, like, Christianity, I was doing, like, half the teaching. That was funny to me. Wow, I have one round of ammunition left for the BNJ. Sick. Alright, we'll be spamming the ether gun for a while now. Okay. Oh, you just killed it. Okay. Thank you, Ellie. I didn't know your kick was that powerful. Hey, Billy, I hope you like the square button. You're gonna be spamming that for, like, ever now. Check out the new death blows. I need to do that as well, yeah. Yeah, it's Monolith. It's like, to understand the lore entirely, you have to have some kind of understanding when it comes to, like, the religious stuff. I have host advantage when it comes to that. On this episode of Deadliest Catch, can't use ether abilities. Ellie. Who's trying to use Assassin? Oh, that's what they're called, Assassin? Huh. Damn, nice spell for 9 damage. Saitan, again, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Can you, like, relax, though? Ellie, if you want to, like, not miss 1 or 2 of each of your attacks, that'd be huge. Should I read the Bible to better understand Xenogears? Well, from the sounds of it, it'd be more closer to Judaism. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, good 18 damage there, Ellie. Glad you're here. Don't worry, one of these days, Ellie will land all 3 of her hits, and it'll be a glorious day. There'll be celebrations in the streets. It'll be like Return of the Jedi. Yeah, narcissism is also an important one for Xeno overall. It pops up in both Xenosaga and Xenoblade. Both in a big way, particularly in Saga. Monolith / Takahashi. Love using various religious ideas. I keep hearing about this, but I haven't seen like an actual accurate translation for Xenoblade 2. Is it true in the Japanese version? Or at least a translation more like closer to the Japanese version? There's a lot more religious references that is just like not there in the English version. Like, aren't the Aegises called like the Holy Grails or something? Alright, so I'm missing something for Sting Kick. It might be triangle spam. Yeah, it's like in Xenosaga, where it's like if you really want to understand everything, or at least a lot of the subtle intricacies with the story, you kind of also need to know Nietzsche. It's like Nietzsche is also such an important element for like understanding Xenosaga alongside Gnosticism. Okay, I need to do a save state. Okay, so we have two ways we can go here. I mean, sex, yeah, naturally. We might do a stream where we just, like, go through a whole bunch of wikis for that kind of stuff. My Catholic bias is showing, no ways. But actually, yeah, that blew me away in Saga. It was so cool. Question, does Raphael from TMNT count as a bald redhead? You know what? I'll allow it. I'll claim him. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? I'm here for that. Type 1 if you agree, and if you don't type 1, you're totally banned. Yeah, that part in Xenosaga where they're just like, hey, really hope you understand Mary Magdalene lore. Wikipedia stream when we kind of did one after we beat Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, product review by Nintendo, to like analyze the Bible stuff that was there in chapter 13. We're gonna have to go hard on that after we do Gears, because I want to go into like Perfect Works as well, and then we're gonna like try to break everything down. We all know Michelangelo was the MC of TMNT. That's an interesting claim. You misspelled Donatello, who's also a redhead, by the way. I will not elaborate. Actually, all the TMNT are redheads when you think about it. Pillar's gonna run out of ammo. Thankfully, his square attack doesn't cost ammo. It's an ether gun. WRT Nintendo Online. Oh yeah, they like added Path of Radiance to Nintendo Online finally, I believe. Donatello is the go. Donatello is awesome. Don's the least popular? That has to be like Leonardo. Okay, who's the most fraudulent Ninja Turtle? This is the real question. We still haven't showed you the multiverse structure diagram they made after Saga. I think I've seen it at one point, but I don't think I paid attention to it. So we'll again look at that after we do Gears. Psychology, will that help? A bit. It's like they're also like, when it comes to Saga at least, they're very upfront when it comes to the Nietzsche references. Nietzsche being like, fuck, what's the term? Philosopher? It's like all the subtitles for the Xenosaga games are just Nietzsche quotes. De Vil Zermatt is like one of his works, The Will to Power. Beyond Good and Evil is a second one, and then also Sprach Zarathustra, Thus Spoke Zarathustra is another one. Most fraudulent Ninja Turtle is Wrath? Damn. female one from the live act. A what? To tell them apart. Are there series of the Ninja Turtles where the bandanas aren't different colors? What the hell are we doing? Also, we all agree the 80s had the best, like, TMNT, right? They're really nihilist in a lot of ways. Original comics, they were all red? Oh, they should have kept it that then. Was it 2003? That was the one I grew up on, but then I got copies of the 80s series, and I fell in love with that series as well. The crossover event they did for like the final episode for like the 2003 series, where they crossed over with the original 80s, peak. World class. No, we dropped frames for a bit there. Original Ninja Turtles was black and white. Was there a series before the 80s? Am I a fraudulent TMNT fan? Shredder was Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince. That's funny. It began as a comic? Yeah. And then they like made like the Cowboys of Moo Mesa toys, and they're like, bro, no one's buying this shit. Let's add them into like the comics. And then they made a TV show. Up on a Mesa. I haven't seen the show, but the theme song's a banger. Like legit, Cowboys of Moo Mesa has one of the best cartoon openings of all time. Don't at me, bro. Who remembers the TMNT like fighting game for the PS2? Who remembers that? And it came with a comic. That game was so fun. When are we even gonna get the last Rodin game? They announced it like years ago. What we need is a TMNT game with a combat system from Xenogears. Hear me out, though. And Mummy's Alive. I don't think I ever saw Mummy's Alive. Okay, did I unlock that one death blow on Ellie yet? By the way, I have no idea about my orientation down here. I got all discombobulated. We're still at 94 for Sting Kick. I wonder if it's like X spam I need. I need to psych myself out of it. Okay, well, there's nothing in here. There's some jail cells. Play Shredder's Revenge. Oh god, I don't remember the name of the game. I didn't play the side scroll as much. I think. I had a few for like, one was like a PS1 game, and another was a PS2 game. Are you alright? Please answer me. I don't know anything. I can't talk any more than this. Hang in there now. Don't worry, we came here to help you. Huh? Oh. That. Shevat. Got to contact Chevron. Shevat. You are from Shevat? These wounds are horrific. He might not survive in this condition. Let's contact the Yggdrasil to come and help us. My contacted the Aegis to come and help him. So he's taken care of. Let's hurry. Its own tabletop RPG is nutty. Big Joe!
Oh, my best buddy. Oh, you came all the way to save me, eh? Well done, well done.
What are you even doing here, Big Joe?
Someday you'll brag about saving me. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm pretty. Adios, amigos.
Mama, there goes that man again. That motherfucker still owes me 5K, by the way. Yeah, I don't think I forgot. When I find him again, his ball sack is mine. I think this was the orientation, which means... What's beyond this door? What was Big Joe? I like how you can just, like, randomly find Big Joe everywhere. Some of them are really easy to miss, too. He's gonna become a Gnosis, so sad. Damn. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? Big Joe. Take care, Star. Time magic. Seal. Oh no, he's using Kiss from a Rose. 9 damage, Christ. Super Boss in Saga 1? Mm-hmm. Oh, we totally beat in the first try. Don't check the VOD. Hey, can Ellie go? Oh my god, Saitan, relax. Saitan, chill. Jesus, dude. Big Joe died of Gnosis. No, he actually dies from Ligma. Okay, this looks drastically important, so what about the other way? Whenever you see an elevator that goes at an incline in a Xeno game, just understand there's gonna be a boss on the other end. Just like pucker up, you're in it for the long haul. Big Joe is eternal. Imagine Big Joe ends up being the bridge between all the Xeno games. Like, he's the connecting factor. Did Big Joe really walk through anything and got imprisoned? Holy diver! Okay, kill this guy. Hey, Ellie gets to go. Hey, Ellie gets to go again! Huge, dude, huge! Ellie goes again! There you go, that's what I'm talking about. Ellie! Alright. Give me my starlight kick or whatever. They don't attack because they are his fans. I like that. Oh, this bozo. Ellie, what is this combo go? Okay, so we just need levels for Sting Kick now. Alright, so I don't have to worry about Death Blow farming anymore. We're good. Hallelujah, we made it out. We made it. I like how Saitan is the most EP, by the way, and I never use it. You're not ready for Starlight Kick. What's happening? Those men in black are killing the Ethos. People indiscriminately. Okay, I'll stand here and do nothing. Alright, take me back to the elevator. Was actually Faye somehow? Honestly, I probably would have had the same theory, because it's like very similar. Matthew is basically just Faye from like memory. Okay. Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold, and more hidden in the mountain store. Born underground, born inside a rocky womb. Alright. What awaits me down here? AI-generated Faye is diabolical, Slander. I kind of like it. Oh yeah, we can actually watch the other death blows now. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Hell Blast. What we got? Ooh. Was that an upside down blast? I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I unlocked all those death blows just not to use them. Here we go. Judging from our position, this room is right under the cathedral, which could mean that this is the ETHOS' databank. Oh god, it's a UMN. I am sure of it. This has to be the ETHOS databank.
Yeah, so it seems we showed up, by the way. This is a surprise.
This databank holds all the information concerning the ETHOS. From the past to the present, everything. This facility is strictly off limits to us. Only the Bishop class can ever enter this area.
Yeah, but even then, this place is damn well equipped. Look at it. Got a 5090 and like 64 gigs of RAM everywhere. This place is on a fortune.
I say a facility of this magnitude would even be hard to find in Solaris. Why would the ETHOS have such a setup? Optimal PC gaming. Wait a minute. This is Solaris' equipment.
So, Solaris again.
Don't be so surprised. No matter how vast this world is, such advanced equipment as this could only come from Solaris. The ETHOS has been assaulted by someone. And in the basement, we find a Solarian facility. The plot thickens like my ass.
What's going on here? What is this place? Hey, Billy, you know anything about this?
Don't ask me. How would I know? This is my first time in here. Then let's investigate. Beep bop boop, beep bop boop bop.
Saitan, what is that being displayed there?
It looks like some transmission records from somewhere. We might be able to find some clues here. Wait one moment. Oh, dude, we're gonna find someone's Discord logs. Alright, now I'm able to transmit it to the main displays. Leak those DMs. Ignis Conflict. Oh, hell. 37th Arm Supplement from Norton's D, concerning Type Y Demi-Human. Upgrading Ave's gears from level D2 to D3. Maintain Kislev gears level D2. Current balance 4-6. Repost by Bishop Shakan of the Ignis Diocese. Shakan's a bishop? Due to the intervention of an uncertain factor, correction is needed. Progress of the operation has declined by 30%.
What the heck is this? Why is the ETHOS looking into this kind of stuff? On top of that, that's Shakan's a bishop? Wasn't he excommunicated from the ETHOS 17 years ago?
That can't be the case if he's been sending in regular reports. Look here. The destination of all resources collected by the ETHOS through trade with each area. All the resources are being sent to the Solaris homeland. But why would the ETHOS be sending supplies to Solaris? I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. This is in the Solarian language, but it's been encoded. Hold on. What is this? I don't know how to translate this, so I'm just gonna pretend I do.
Come on, hurry up.
Hold on. Hold your umamusumes. It's hard to translate this stuff. Lambs, Great War, Collapse, Re-education, nothing important. Post-war rehab plan based on schedule for building gate foundations. This is totally based on World War II, ain't it? Lambs, 02, 04 to Ignis, 05, 08 to Aguvi, Matata, 1116 to be uniformly distributed, put into practice, ETHOS established as an organization, supervision by elders, conference supervision by the Gazelle. The ETHOS is...
Huh?
It's all a front. Oh my god, it's a shell corporation. The ETHOS is really a subsidiary organization of Solaris.
So, what does this all mean?
We're being played. In short, it's like this. 500 years ago, there was nothing. There was a great war that occurred between Solaris and the Land Dwellers. It's not clear what the outcome was, but after the war, Solaris feared another Land Dweller revolt. So Solaris built a gate, not a stargate, or a barrier that separates Solaris's land from the rest of the world's land. Okay. The Land Dwellers who lived within this gate were made to dwell as separate races and were thus supervised. So it's AOT. Who lived within this gate were made to dwell as separate races and were thus supervised to carry out the actual supervision Solaris established in the ETHOS. So the ETHOS is actually controlled by the Gazelle Ministry, or Solaris's highest governmental body. Okay, so ETHOS is just a front for Solaris. They're basically Mobius, got it. So yes, the ETHOS is really a front or a subsidiary organization working for Solaris. Excavation findings, goods, and natural resources from the surface are transported to Solaris by the ETHOS. This also includes human resources that people use for manual labor and so on. Makes sense to me. Basically, this here is the window, not Microsoft, between the planet's surface and Solaris up there in the skies above. Between the planet's surface and the Solaris up there in the skies above. According to these records, there's been an enormous amount of goods and people transferred to Solaris. So the ETHOS has been manipulating us, huh? Anything else? Well, the rest is mainly about population distribution and excavation records. That's not important, so we're not going to pay attention to that. The amount of detailed information about races and their biological data kind of concerns me, though. Download. Here's a relatively recent record. It also indicates that there has been a large amount of people sent to Solaris. The majority of them were people who had come to the ETHOS seeking help or spiritual salvation. This can't be. I've heard nothing of the sort. So what happened to all those people you've seen coming here for help? They became Atones. Like me.
Surely not all of them. What happened to the ones that didn't become Atonies?
Oh my god, you're still pronouncing it like that. Well,
oh no. It's all becoming clear then, huh? How about it, Ellie?
Dude, this recap gonna be really annoying when we have to tell Faye, huh? There are facilities in Solaris for accommodating surface dwellers, I know. The third-class citizen level Earth dwellers of various races are regularly sent there as manual labor.
So this is the source of their labor supply.
But that's impossible! How could that be? Even if that was the case, who would kill all those ETHOS people and why? Why not? This could be your answer. What? The 44th Salvage Plan. Oh god, it's Rex the entire time! Dude, what was Rex doing before Xenoblade 2? Is this the 5th rule of the salvage's code? Oh no.
44 salvage plan. Isn't that what the captain of the Thames was talking about?
This is the only plan that is not linked to Solaris, and must have been initiated by the Ethos itself as a completely independent project. It was commenced about 19 years ago. Allow me to display the data. Completed investigation of the Zeboim City, which sank to the bottom of the sea approximately 4,000 years ago, which is the skyscrapers we saw during the mech battles underwater. After over 100 test digs, the city center has been ascertained, excavation planned to begin. So from this, it appears that under Aguvi lies an ultra-ancient civilization. They have been doing a huge number of test digs and obtained a vast quantity of resources from the ruins. Yeah, basically Martha. Biological weapons, reactive weapons, my favorite. I see, so this must be their intention. The assessment of the circumstances is that the Ethos is attempting to break away from Solaris. Oh, okay. So the Ethos is a front for Solaris, but recently the Ethos are trying to break away. And once freed from its master, it is likely to attempt world domination on its own, as you do.
Attempt to break away and attempt world domination? That's rather ambitious.
Yes, but the real intentions of the Ethos are quite obvious. The fact that they are not reporting bit my fucking tongue. Oh! The fact that they are not reporting the results, let alone the site's very existence, gives it away. The Ethos is planning to revolt by monopolizing this ultra-advanced civilization's resources. Actually, such rebellions have been quite common. Do you think Solaris is responsible for this attack on the Ethos? Yes, that's probably it. Shall we move along? There could be more to find yet. That's suspect to me. No. They were saying Shavot earlier. I don't trust Saitan here. No. This is suspect to me. No. He wants to move us along now. Way too quickly. I don't trust him. The Ethos. My faith.
Hey, Billy. How long you plan on being like that? Get a hold of yourself.
This is all just speculation based on circumstantial evidence. It would be best for you to confirm what is the truth with your own eyes. We're going to go on further. Bart and Rico, could you please accompany the person from Shavot to the Yggdrasil? I don't trust. No. Okay, well, there's only one door here. Yeah, Billy is basically this game's version of Junior. He even looks like Junior in a lot of ways if you change the hair color. I still can't believe it. The Ethos was a dubious an organization. What was it that I believed in all this time?
Isn't that the very reason why I told you back then that you belong with us?
Valani?
Told you that's not my name. You're defiled, Billy. You left the Ethos and kept company with dregs and have no faith at all. And you lost sight of what it means to be PC gaming. I didn't expect it out of you. You who used to live only for your faith. You should have remained like us. But fear not, Billy. I shall cleanse you. You'll live within me. You will become one with me in death.
Oh, dude, guess who's here?
What? You.
Or Farmer. Father, how could you do that?
By pulling the trigger. What are you getting flustered about, boy? It was a stun bullet. He's just taking a nap. You should have been able to tell by the sound it made. Besides, these murderers are not from the ETHOS.
Noobly, again, no spoilers of any kind.
Look.
That symbol.
Yes, that's right. They're agents of Solaris. Probably an assassination unit under Stoney's command.
You mean Stone? Oh, so that's the one you get correct.
I got word that they were exterminating all ETHOS members and hurried here, but I was too late. All ETHOS affiliates have already been killed except for those in some sort of salvage mission.
You claim Verlaine and his men are an assassination unit for the bishop? How could you even say such blasphemy?
That's right. We are servants of the bishop. Our mission is to hand out judgment on fallen priests and sinners in order to make them repent.
Is that true, Verlaine? But why people from the ETHOS?
The pontiff and his brethren deserve to die. They allowed greed to tempt them into abandoning their duties as the ETHOS to pursue world domination. They passed their own death sentences when they allowed such desires to overtake them. And that's not all. Saving orphans and refugees, who does that shit? That may seem like works of mercy. But the little boys and girls kept here were actually used as a means to satisfy the desires of the pontiff and bishops. Indulging in selfish desires. That is not conduct befitting priests.
I mean, kind of spitting.
Such defiled laymen have no right to speak for God. That is why we set out on this purification work. They must atone for their sins. These are the bishop's orders.
Even if that were true, we have no right to punish others. Okay, Billy, though, right? Like, man to you. Okay, so, like, hear me out, though. Fuck him, right? Like, you feel me, though? Like, at the end of the day, fuck him. Yeah, we'll save the survivors, but fuck those three individual. You know? Like, specifically those guys, fuck them. You know what I mean, though? We have no right to punish others. Judgment belongs to God. Yeah, and we're just arranging the appointment. That is what we were taught, wasn't it?
Why? Does such a being exist? You should know by now how the ETHOS came about. It was an organization created by Solaris eons ago, solely for the purpose of managing ignorant humans. Its doctrines are just deceptions, not Decepticons decided or designed to control the masses. The ETHOS use the two sweet fruits of faith and technology well to skillfully manipulate global affairs and people's zeal. Thus, they manipulated the ignorant masses to repeatedly continue their pointless wars. Eventually, battle data on man and weapons gleaned from these wars was sent to Solaris itself and analyzed to aid in ruling the entire Earth. These intentionally perpetuated wars caused such psychological discord, not the app. But faith in God gave Newell salvation was used as a cushion to soften the blow. It was a well-thought-out system, but the choice of managers was extremely poor. Or did you think that acting the part of a faithful servant of God would someday yield an answer from a great God somewhere? Can't you see that such a divine being just never existed from the beginning? And you don't seem to realize this, but you yourself were passing judgment on sinners as much as we were.
I have been passing judgment? Bro, what did you think shooting people did?
That's right. Daily you have been dirtying your hands as an accomplice. Are you trying to take away my ultimate pleasure?
Are you trying to take away my ultimate pleasure, Verlaine?
Yeah!
Verlaine! Hang in there!
Ellie. Ugh! Verlaine! Verlaine! A good-for-nothing chatterbox such as you has no right to live. Bishop, why Verlaine? What in heavens are you trying to accomplish? I am the Inquisitor sent from Diddy from Solaris. Inquisitor! The status of Bishop is merely a convenience for my activities on Earth. The Ethos was created as a Solaris sub-organization and given the task— oh my god, dude, the lore. The Ethos was created as a Solaris sub-organization and given the task of managing Earth dwellers. But over the years, the Ethos started to set up convenient doctrines for itself. It then went on to gather the ignorant masses and created a god for them to believe in. Then the Ethos even went so far as to plot a separation from the creator Solaris. So Solaris had no choice but to eliminate all those who would defy our rule and raise the flag of rebellion. The ones prepared as eliminators were the Atone. Atones, the Atoners, get it? The organization I established within the Ethos had two purposes. Holy yap. On the surface, their aim was to eliminate the Reapers or Wells that run rampant on the Earth. But that's not the only purpose. Behind the scenes, we also had selected men like Verlaine. These were responsible for observing and eliminating any corrupt people who appeared in the Ethos. You didn't have the chance to learn of this since you left the Ethos so early. Or actually, I just never told you. There was another role I wanted you to perform. Another role? Billy, there are certain things in this world that you're happier not knowing. Even lies and Decepticons can become the truth for some people of the Earth. Particularly those not knowing the true nature of things or how these systems of things works. In fact, the God and faith systems set up by the Ethos were the truth itself, were they not? Tell me, what other role were you talking about? What did Verlaine mean when he spoke of judgment? So you want to know? Yeah, that's why we asked. But can you bear the full weight of the truth? The whole truth and nothing but the truth? Billy, you can bear that weight. Then I'm willing to tell you. Go do this other dungeon first. You believed that you were saving wandering souls, didn't you? That's why you carried out your cleansing of the Reapers' wells from the Earth, right? In fact, it was all just another control system put in place by Solaris. But what's more, your saving work, that very activity you believed in so much, was in reality. You're talking too much nonsense. Boy, I'm about to beat your ass. He was just about to drop a lore bomb and you interrupted him. Father! You haven't changed at all since then. Have you, Steins Gate? Stein? That's a name I haven't been called for a long time. Hearing that name vividly brings back a pleasant twinge of pain to the scars on this body. You know what I mean, Josiah. That's why it's called Jesse. Your brain still isn't working right. Answer me. Why do you have such a roundabout way of doing things? That's not worth wasting my breath, or the dragon answering. Just consider it my reward in life. Of course, that includes watching your agonizing death. I could succumb to the desire to slice up your body here and now and drag out your innards. But I can't do that now. I have a matter to attend to elsewhere. That call of duty comes before any pleasure I could have with you here. I haven't the time to waste anymore. I won't let you go that easily, Stein. I'm gonna aim at the far wall for some reason. Thank God for PS1. I can't be bothered by insignificant wretches like you.
Until next time, and as a parting gift, I'll have these men entertain you.
Bishop Stone!
Well then, excuse me. Oh, and Billy, if you have something you wish to discuss, come see me later. I'll be waiting for you.
I'm still gonna aim at this wall over here.
Alright, bro.
Okay!
Bro, there was so much lore drop there. Okay. It's like intrigues upon intrigues and plans within plans. Okay, so I think Stein is with Solaris. Yeah, just drop this, Ellie. Thank you. Thank you for that XP, I'll take it. Appreciate that, put in the back pocket. But the children was insane. Oh, for like the earlier one, right? Like at the beginning of the entire conversation? Yeah, that was crazy.
Stein, you aren't going anywhere. Get back here. Don't skedaddle away from me.
Alright, so Verlaine was a puppet, basically. God, I'm trying to get the loyalty straight. So Verlaine was with the Ethos, separating from Solaris, but Stein wasn't. So Stein had him killed. Dang. Death Spirit, Revenant, Wraith. Thank you, Viresi. Appreciate that. Yes, and Stein knew that people in Ethos were plotting separation, so he trained his own execution squad called Atones. Gotcha. Okay. So the Atones, unknowingly, were his execution squad. That whole speech didn't get censored. It's rated T. Animated blood. Woohoo! Mild language. Woohoo! Suggestive themes. Considering what we just heard, by the way, I won't woohoo that one. I'll rain check that one. Okay, I didn't think he would just die immediately. Yeah, no worries, Nibbly. Shinrai, let's go. Huge, okay. I like how we had barely any, like, Ethos lore in this game up to this point, and now it's just, like, in maximum overdrive. Wait, they went the other way. Yeah, they went in here.
Just missed him. Looks like Stein's. There.
Aw, what is this? I need a bigger gun. That gear is huge.
The mobile gear of Solaris was,
Lord help me.
all can shell.
Nailed it.
Wasn't it, Hugh?
What? Yeah, something like that.
Maybe big, but it's slow to maneuver. so we'll be alright in our gears. But its firepower is phenomenal. Against a bigger target like a ship, blam, it'd be all over. Ain't that right, Hugo?
Yes, probably.
See what I mean?
Wait a minute, that means
the Thames fleet is in danger.
They're unaware of this.
I think the Yggdrasil can catch up with the gear. Let's hurry and go help the Thames fleet.
Take care, Esther. In some form, yeah, me too. This story is so dang good. Oh, thank Christ, Abby, you like auto walk out of there.
I've picked up the ETHOS fleet and the Thames on the radar, sir. They're on the sea south of here. If we travel at full speed, we can reach them in half an hour or an hour.
All right, set sail for Thames.
But we don't have sails, sir. Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
First mate, the radar, sir.
What is it?
The radar just detected an enormous object. It appeared straight above the fleet. Don't tell me Stone's there already. No, it is much bigger than that. I estimate it's at least 2,000 shawls.
The sniper from Xenoblade 1, she's here?
That's gigantic. What in the heavens is happening? Oh god, Shay, that's here, isn't it? Row, row, row your boat gently on the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. How does this game have wave physics in the PS1? I think Faye's in a coma right now. Dude got knocked the hell out. Don't worry, they all missed. Light work. No, but I still need to battle the captain in the card game, dude! No! That's actually fine. I'm gonna buff that right out. Fender bender, it's fine. Whose hemorrhoid is that? So is it on our side or like? All that was needed was to... God, what voice did I do for them? All right, I went the Bane route.
All that was needed was to fulfill the duty not call of. Now I sense a thought of greed.
A selfish creed. I question his faith. We have no need for an organization of fanatics. We will seek what they will. It's their nature. But too much is undue. Something must be done. A reprimand is necessary.
Hello, bald people. Yeah, these guys are bald, so you know they're the heroes. They're the real good guys of the story.
They are an expendable group. There's nothing we can do at this point. Yes, there is nothing more to gain from their continued existence. They've already done what we required. Currently, we're in the process of dealing with each area responsible. Steins Gate is in charge of dealing with the Goovy. Bear in mind the need for a fitting solution. Didn't we just take care of that? Moreover, Krillin is rather exorbitant. It's only a molecular machine. Why is he placing so much importance on it? Humans and machines, they're all the same to us.
Bro, who doesn't have a signal there?
Yes, they are all the same.
AI companies in 2 years be like, I'm gonna update that 1 year. 6 months. Tomorrow. That one episode of SpongeBob, yeah. Bald aliens, that's how you know they're the heroes. Main gun, 20 until the energy is recharged. Engineering ready for full demonstration. Main ship, military units are at standby. Cleanup is at 80%. Currently, our head is clear.
Krellian, there are several ships that have not been vaporized. What should we do?
Krellian was the one referred to.
Lambs 03, 05, and 11 are damaged. Just retrieve the non-damaged ones. Eliminate the rest of the trash. Use the test subjects' wells for retrieval and elimination. Test subjects, huh? We've confirmed the marker location of Stein. Of the 130 research and excavation sites, it's in the southernmost peak. Shock troopers are entering Zeboim now. So they're hunting down that ancient civilization beneath the waves. I see. The thing they've searched for over 500 years. This should be interesting.
Releasing the wells.
Oh, my goat.
What's that? Did you see that huge fishbowl thing?
Five.
Weren't the other salvager fleets almost blown away by one shot? Is this the way the ETHOS greets us?
I seriously doubt that. Why do they have to attack us? We only came to help with excavations.
Captain, Wells Reapers. Reapers are coming out of that fishbowl thing in the dozens.
What? Wait, this can't be happening. Launch the gears. Load the big gun.
Oh, I need a bigger gun. Captain!
Get on it, Flipper. All right, y'all. We're going to assist and rescue any of the survivors from the other ships. If at all possible, while trying to retreat. And shoot down those Wills with our 2 guns. Don't let those filthy Wills get near our teams. Hans, look alive. Take the helm. We'll show that fishbowl thing how real men of the sea retreat.
Yes, sir. Not really manly, but all right. I've had enough of this. Quickly, just jump in the ocean. No shot. Those are only 2 guns. Is that a giant chicken? What in the Gnosis am I looking at? They're not Gnosis, obviously, but still, what am I looking at? Strategic withdrawal. Alright, that's a Gnosis. Give him a giant penis, and that's the Gnosis guy from Saga. A detected rescue signal. It seems the team is being attacked by a pack of Reapers. So this is the purging by Solaris that Stone was talking about. Let us make haste, otherwise the teams will be destroyed by Reapers. Yeah, the chicken too just like relaxing. Oh, we need Saitan. Okay, Billy and Ellie. This is our group. Let's go. Yeah, I love the captain. I love the fact he's just a giant walrus thing. Oh my god, a save. Huge. How all the dialogue uses Wells and Reapers interchangeably. Yeah, I can see how that could be confusing. We need more positive representation of bald people in video games. I feel like that counts as a bunch of upstanding gentlemen, you know? They're talking about how to make the world a better place, totally. Imagine if you weren't playing on emulator. Yeah, imagine if you died there and I lost all my progress. Controller would be in orbit. While he is sleeping, the grind never stops. Alright, so it is getting rather late, so I think we'll call the stream there for the day, because we got through a lot there.
And I feel like we need to, like, digest that. So I'm going to call this stream there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for all tuning in. My brain couldn't exactly coalesce at that point. I can feel that, yeah. If I played this as a kid, I would not understand anything. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you Wolf, Darren, Noobly, Lilsha, Viresi, John, Radical, Esther, Viresi, Eosuran, Games, Noodles, Spiffing Goose. But I stumbled across yet. Thank you, Radical. We'll be back. Time will tell. Thank you, Reboot. Thank you, Hylia. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This game is awesome. It's so dang good. I love everything about it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stacy, thank you, Space Butler. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Reboot as well. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. Do you stream in regular times? Yeah, I normally stream around the time this stream was. Sometimes a little bit earlier. I try to go a little bit earlier, but it's always around this time. And I try to stream every day. I was just kind of sick yesterday. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until with me, it's wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah. Wait for it. Again.